All right, Capricorn, we are going to do a reading for you. Reading for Capricorn. 3 more shuffles and let's begin. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Share this with friends and family. Find out their sign, send them their reading. Help me get my subscriber base up. And give me a second and I'll meditate on your cards here. Damn. Well, I'm not going to lie. This is a pretty damn good reading for you. Capricorn, I don't know what's going on with you, but big time shit is going down. And if it hasn't gone down yet, it's about to. It's about to get real. But I am betting that it's already been pretty real for you. Underneath this whole thing, the Knight of Passion, the Knight of Wands. This is sexual energy. It is romantic energy. It is hot and heavy. Okay? That is underneath this whole thing. And where you are at this time, you ever see those memes and it'll say, I just seen one. It was pretty funny. It said, it had COVID. It had all these different events. And it says, you are here. And it had 2025, you are here. That's exactly like this, because you are here. You are right here. The first card, the Fool's Journey, is the Fool, right? And the Fool is taking a step in a new direction. You are starting a new path. There is a new path at play. And you are right in the thick of it. What you do may determine if this is your path or if this is a fated path, because the challenge is Wheel of Fortune. And a Wheel of Fortune in the challenge position to me is a fated energy. In other words, this is the wheel turning in your benefit. And it's a very important energy because it's as if there is something that was fated for you. Something that is happening or that is about to happen was meant for your best good. And it's going to be a challenge because this says it could be a challenge. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a challenge. Everything, it all depends on how you look at it. Okay, but maybe it's a challenge because you don't believe it. Maybe you don't think that what this thing is can actually turn into something bigger. Maybe it's a very small type of movement, that you're going to see. And you're going to think, hey, this is nothing. This is no big deal. And that would be a mistake. So there's that. Underneath in your subconscious, the Hierophant. That's right. I'm from West Texas. And I call this the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a higher path. Could be the educational system. It could be a hierarchical energy, such as an institutional energy, such as your job, such as if you are a armed forces person, you are in the service. Maybe you're a firefighter, police. There's many different things that this could represent. You could be in the educational system. You could be in the judicial system. You could be in the healthcare system. Or option B is that this is your higher self and there is a higher path at play. Now, attached to this energy, giving us clarity, is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Telling it like it is. I'm going to be honest, the first thing I thought of when I was looking at and meditating on your cards here is that some of you are going back to school to become a lawyer because you want to expose something or, something like that. Seven of Swords in reverse is about setting the record straight. And it's about telling your truth. So there's this higher path and there's telling the truth in your hopes and fears. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Now, in the recent past, you made a small, now you should, this kind of fits with what I was just saying. You made a small contribution, let's call it. Page of Pentacles. A small contribution towards stability. And as a result of doing that, you graduated. Now see, the Hierophant is in your subconscious, and what's cresting this reading is advancement, achievement. The World card represents graduation, going on to a next level, a higher level. What lies before you is shutting the door on something. Four of Wands in reverse to me is shutting the door, closing the door, and saying, I don't need to go down this road anymore. Went down that road. It could be some of you are closing the door to your past. Now, hopefully you're doing that in the right way. And that means that you've dealt with the pain. You've realized that there's nothing you can do about what has happened. There's nothing you can do about the past. There's nothing you can do to undo the suffering that you went through, the pain that you went through. There's nothing you can do about it, right? And you've lived life and you survived and you've moved on, and now you are shutting that door. What does Spirit say in your advice? Spirit says, Knight of Pentacles, baby. Making calculated movements towards your success. Do not waste energy. Do not expel energy before you think about it. Think it through. Before even troubleshooting something, do the research. And every time you make a step, it's going to be calculated. You're not going to waste energy. You're not going to waste time and resources. You're going to do a step-by-step, very cautious, very calculated type of movement towards your success. What is affecting this situation? What is affecting this situation? Spirit says, I am affecting this situation. I am bringing blessing. I am going to bless Capricorn. Sun card. This is happening because Spirit is blessing you. Now my question to you is, can you believe it? Spirit says, bring it. Now it's time to war game this sumbitch. You know what that means? That means you need to start looking at all aspects of all of it. Take in all information. Take in all sides of an argument. Judge what makes the most sense. And then plan your attack. In your overall projected outcome, Capricorn, Spirit says, get ready to be the boss. The King of Pentacles, you are bossing up. It's time for you to be the boss. It's time for you to succeed. Spirit says, shut that door on the old shit, the bullshit, that old life, the past. Shut the door on that shit and bring it. Bring stability. Everything that you do, Cap, think about it. What is this going to do? Be 5 steps ahead. Be like Trump. A lot of people don't like Trump, but I'm going to tell you something. Everything that man does, he's constantly trolling the media. Like this thing with the Tylenol. I can't even believe they fell for that. It's like, come on. Yeah, he's right. It is bad. My mom took Tylenol 3 by the time she had me, she had already been on that shit for at least 10 years, and she had very bad migraines. And 20 years after having migraines and taking Tylenol 3, she got cancer. Only woman in my that side of my family, male or female, to get cancer. But be thinking ahead. Already know what they're probably going to say and have an answer ready. Or what if it doesn't go this way? What will happen if this doesn't work? Okay, have a backup plan. Think this thing through. Write it all out. Whatever you got to do. But be the King of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles, and you will become the motherfucking boss in this sumbitch. Look at him. That's somebody that ain't playing, man. That's Capricorn right there, baby. Now, can you dig it? If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.